Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, Serious About Stars. My name is Jay, and welcome to your reading. This reading is entirely timeless. My cat says hello. Entirely timeless. So whenever it is that you have been guided to this video and are watching it, then this here is the time frame that there is some kind of a message in here for you, Aquarius. And it could be just one thing that you were brought here to receive, and it could be just about the entire reading as well. So take it as it resonates, only as it resonates. Allow your intuition to confirm whether or not something is a message for you. Allow these messages to be malleable as well. And yeah. Also do watch these videos for your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign, especially as I just have gotten some of the feedback that those other placements have been resonating for other people. So yeah, feel free to check out those videos too. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find yourself enjoying it, and subscribe to the channel, Serious About Stars. But we'll jump into it, Aquarius. So I've meditated on your energy. I have some downloads just written down here to share with you. I've also pre-pulled some cards, and we'll pull more cards live and on camera towards the end, so stick around for that. But yes, Aquarius, so from your meditation, the first just kind of thing that I felt come through was actually something about back pain. Like while I was meditating, I felt this like kind of like lower back pain just kind of coming through for you guys, especially lower back, especially, I don't know, maybe there's somebody here who actually has like lower back pain at this time. But it's about what you're carrying, and it might not be physical, it may be emotional, and it may be for somebody else as well, something that you've been carrying for somebody else. One of the kind of intuitive things that just kind of came through is it's almost like carrying like somebody else's backpack, like carrying your own and then somebody else's. There's also, but you might not realize that, you might not see it that way. You might be like believe that this is like, it might have been going on for so long, like you might have been carrying this, whatever it is, this pressure on your shoulders, all on your shoulders, like all your responsibility. Maybe it feels that way. Whatever it is, it's been going on for a while, like you've been carrying this like uphill for a while, and maybe it always feels like it's just a few more steps, it's just a little bit further, just a little bit further, just need to make it a little bit further. But maybe it always kind of seems like that. It's kind of like from this perspective, Aquarius, as long as like you have this, I don't know, perspective of this on your back, it's always going to feel like there's just a few more steps, and maybe you're waiting for like the perfect time or something to set this down, to part ways with whatever this is. It's going to be something different for different people here. But it's like that perfect timing is just kind of an illusion, and it's not so much about like a destination, like a place, as much as it is just a decision to release this, whatever it is, to release this. And something, and this also, I'm going to be honest, this felt very like 10 of Wands kind of feeling. Like if you're into tarot, this felt very 10 of Wands, your meditation here. So something to just about like, it's a burden, but you might not see it that way. But there's really something here though as well, especially for it not being like even your burden or your baggage, like it's somebody else's. And maybe it seems like this is what you wanted, but maybe if you like look back on whatever this is about for you, whether this is for some of you, this might have to do with a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a friend that you're helping out. Different scenarios here, only take it as it resonates, pick your timeline. But when you go back to that initial place where this began, what this was, like when you put on this, whatever you're carrying, have been carrying, in the beginning, like when you made that decision to do this, were you doing it for yourself or for someone else? there's really something here. It's about like don't break your back for them. Like, don't break your back for them. And this person can carry their own weight. Something about someone else maybe even carrying their own weight, carrying their own backpack, like strengthening their own core. I don't know, just like different metaphors that kind of came through for you, Aquarius. But also again, kind of going back to setting this down, whatever it is that you're carrying, setting it down. Whoever is waiting for this perfect timing, it's kind of like, again, there's not going to be that perfect timing. And it's, even if it's in the middle, even if it feels like you're just in the middle of the pouring rain right now, do it now. Even in the pouring rain, like, I don't know, like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's not going to be like a better moment. It doesn't matter. It's always going to feel like there's a few more steps, like a better window coming. It's like, it's not about that. So yeah, just encouragement to you, Aquarius. And really, again, channel your own intuition here. Allow your own intuition to confirm whether or not this is a message for you. Allow your own intuition as well to fill in certain blanks in this situation. Especially if you aren't sure what this is about for you, where in your life this speaks to. It could be in a very big way, and it could be in a very, very subtle and even minor way that isn't fully even revealed to you, but you have come across this video for a reason. So we will jump into the cards now for you, Aquarius. So I have pre-pulled some cards. I pulled a card here asking for the truth in a situation that you're in, and also only you get to say, speak to what your truth is. Nobody else does. I don't. So allow, again, these messages to be malleable. Allow your own intuition to confirm whether or not something is for you. By the way, all of the card decks I'm using are listed in the description, so you can see all of that there if you'd like. Fool's Embrace number 22 came out for you here. Transmuting Pain. I'm also going to read the description for this card. Aquarius, transmuting pain, allowing life to love you, the experience of both and. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. No matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself now, whether it be mild disappointment or searing loss, it's time to make peace with it, befriend it rather than resisting it, running from it, or judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the Fool's Embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, your broken heart might open up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. As in the narrative of tarot, the Fool will be at the beginning of your life's adventure and at the end when you've integrated all the wisdom you've accumulated along the journey. He will never let you down or lie to you. He will, however, teach you how to revel in both the beauty and desperation of life. Both and this and that will always be true. Remember, the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort and acting as a catalyst in the oyster. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. all is well and will be well. Remember that today as you feel the Fool's embrace. Okay, and Aquarius, I have also pulled some cards for just underlying energies that could be really coming up to the surface at this time. Right away, before we get into these, I do feel that there is somebody who is resisting what they feel, confused by what they feel, or kind of almost like ashamed or in denial, or just really resisting what they feel because it's not what you want to feel maybe. Right away from all the cards that came out, and usually I don't even take this many cards, but it felt like a lot of cards wanted to come out, a lot of cards needed to come out. Maybe there's a lot coming to the surface and you wanted to stop, like you don't want any more emotions about this, like you're you know, but it's kind of like this process needs to unfold. Maybe like you need to allow yourself to look at this, allow, I don't know, like allow it. The first card actually that came out was Universal Energy, this nice purple card here. It's crown chakra kind of energy. You know, Aquarius, there could be a lot of honestly like gifts that you're about to receive. Spiritual gifts, perhaps. Spiritual lessons that you are in the midst of at this time, that you are actually learning and embracing and discovering through this, like these gems that these crystals that you're just digging up, in this process of digging it up, this being perhaps in the mud, in the rain, and all of that might be rather uncomfortable, wet and cold and things like that. But this very water that is causing this discomfort is also loosening the dirt, in a sense, is loosening this earth kind of, you know, rock and dirt and all of that, so that you can find these gems. And as you are digging them up and discovering them, they still are not going to be polished. They might not be pretty. They might not seem worth it at first glance. But allow time to do its magic here. It's kind of like you'll be able to see what you've really integrate what you're learning better as you kind of sit with it, as you reread it a few times, or as you practice it a couple of times. It's kind of like learning to cook, like when you get a recipe or something and you might not know like right away that this is great. You know, it might take a couple rounds of practicing using this like recipe or whatever to really appreciate it. So something might just not look great or worth it right now, but give it time to I don't know, give it time to like, okay, I'm even getting the metaphor here, like ferment, like you know, like if you were fermenting like wine or whatever, like it needs time to ferment, like it needs time to grow. I don't know, something about that though, like give it time, give it a chance. Yeah, okay. The next two cards actually that came out was Sexual Energy and Finances. And Physical Body also came out. So a lot of red and orange. For somebody here, I do feel that there could be some like anger coming to the surface, a lot of emotions coming to the surface, a lot of frustrations. And then with this green energy, compassion and connected, it's also like a lot of like heartfelt, like a lot of feelings just coming out, like a lot of feelings that you just don't usually come out. Like maybe you keep things, you don't really talk about your feelings that much maybe, but like there's just no stopping it now. Like it's coming out, you can't be stopped. Like as if someone had like, I don't know, like I hate using these metaphors. I always feel like, oh my gosh. But like if someone had food poisoning, like you can't stop that process once it started. Like it might feel like that. Like maybe usually you can control your emotions way better, and it's like you can't, and maybe you feel a certain way about that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's like this has to come out. This happened for a reason. Like it needed to happen at this time. So there could be a lot that you're feeling towards a lot of different things or people in your life. But allow yourself to allow this to happen, allow this to unfold, allow yourself to acknowledge how you feel and accept how you feel. I feel like acceptance is huge here, if nothing else, but also some keys here, a few keys here. Connected and compassion feel really important. So compassion, first of all, whether this is compassion, I feel that this is compassion for yourself, but this could also be compassion for somebody else. How can you practice compassion in this situation, Aquarius? I feel like there is compassion to have for yourself and for someone else. So yeah, be compassionate in the situation, especially if you feel kind of like stuck. Something feels like stuck. Compassion here, just kind of like the analogy too of the rain. Like, what was the word I used before? You know, just kind of getting like the earth unstuck, like the mud and the dirt or whatever, kind of loosening up this energy or this situation. Let yourself feel, let yourself cry. Maybe this is for somebody to just let yourself cry. It might be just what you need to kind of make this breakthrough. And connected, something is connected. I feel that there is some kind of, again, just like kind of a key, kind of like a breakthrough or epiphany and understanding that something is connected. The situation is connected. Maybe you haven't seen something as connected, but realizing it might really kind of free something up, free up some kind of an energy. So yeah, take it as it resonates. I've also pulled, let's see here, a few cards for abundance in your life, Aquarius. So this could be abundance in love or relationships. This could be abundance in money, or materials. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to go ahead and read through these. Allow these messages to be malleable. The first card that came out was actually focus on your priorities. And I do feel this being the most kind of like significant card. And it might not be, like it might be for some people and not for others. So take only what resonates. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention and they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. I feel like, Aquarius, it may be something you're avoiding. Oh, my light went out. I'm just going to unplug it for a second and then we'll plug it back in once it's had a little break. Aquarius, there's something you're avoiding. Something you're avoiding that you know is right, like you've already come to terms with this. So whether this speaks to a relationship, I do feel that for some of you this speaks to kind of a relationship, but it could also speak to, I don't know, like a dream that you want to move forward with, like an idea you want to move forward with, but there could be some underlying fears or something, and you might just be like distracting yourself, like not wanting to take that next step or cross, I don't know, like some kind of a line with it. But focus on your priorities. Like, what are your priorities? Like, what is important to you? I feel like you know your priorities here. It's not a question so much of figuring them out, but it's being loyal to them and yourself here. Understanding that your priorities is this something that you desire here, being loyal to that. I don't know, that just being like choosing that, being loyal to the right thing here. Something about that. Okay. And what else came out? Block out distractions. So again, kind of interesting. Focus on your priorities and block out distractions. So I feel that being kind of a double message here, but and also interesting, before I read this, it's interesting that both the angels in these cards are both kind of emerging out of the night here. So that's kind of interesting. So maybe Aquarius, maybe you've been in kind of like a dark night of the soul experience, or there's been this kind of like nighttime experience, this darker experience, but it's just kind of like emerging out of that, glowing through that. I don't know, like having made the best of it. And it might have to do, like, you might be like really also just kind of productive at nighttime right now. And this kind of encouragement to, like, if you can't sleep, like, work on this, whatever it is. But yeah, your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Ooh. And organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. I'm gonna plug the light back in here. Okay, all right, the next few cards we have for you, Aquarius. These cards here are for your love life, a little bit of insight to your love life. Okay, so these messages may speak to romantic relationships, or they could speak to platonic ones. They could be about friendships or relationships with family. So take these cards as they resonate, only as they resonate. The first card that came out was free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I'm going to be honest. This card also came out with passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So Aquarius, I feel like there could be a relationship being freed up. Like the energy, like maybe you've been holding back. And I feel like somebody's been holding back passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This could be you, or it could be the other person holding back passion. But someone's been holding back. Somebody's been kind of like really holding back in a relationship. But I'm smiling because I feel like this energy is getting set free. Like this is like a green light. Like a green light in a relationship. Maybe it's been like, not like it's been like a red light, like you've been stopped, but like a yellow light, like things have been like with caution. Like you maybe, there's been a lot of caution in this relationship, but I don't know. I feel like certain issues being resolved if it's been distance in a relationship. I feel like that bridge is being gapped here. I don't know. I just get this really super exciting, just passionate energy, this freeing energy in a relationship, and it just, I love this for you, Aquarius. This energy feels awesome, absolutely awesome, and I feel like this has been manifested by you've just been really coming into alignment here. Like you're following your intuition and your heart here, and yeah, I love this. This could also be kind of like a moving to the next kind of phase in the relationship, and that being like beautiful. Like maybe this is like making things official or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's just getting more serious. The relationship's getting more serious for somebody here. Okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Aquarius, I feel like there is some kind of relationship in your life. Could be with a friend, could be like a potential romantic situation here, but there being like this patience that is being asked of you, or this kind of like non-judgment being asked of you. Maybe there is somebody that you are just kind of just starting to get to know. This could be like a new friend here. This could be somebody that you're reconnecting with. And it's like there's dialogue. There's a lot of like talking. There's a lot being shared. It could be also like in a group setting, like it could be like you and like a few friends here. And maybe you're judging this person, or like not patient with them or something. I don't know. I feel like, but there's just this patience being asked of you. It feels, okay, what it feels like, what's really kind of coming through, and if this situation kind of resonates for you, it's kind of like what you see in front of you is not like what the relationship is going to be like. Be patient with how this is meant to grow. Like, it is still going to grow. Like, you don't like plant a seed and then it just starts to sprout, and before it's bloomed, be like, okay, that's what it is. Okay, I like it or I don't like it. It's not done growing. Like, there's a relationship that there's still a lot of growth to be had. So it's like, don't judge it too early. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. I don't know, there's just, I feel like there's just this patience. Don't make your mind up quite yet about this person. Like, there's still, be patient with them. They might be shy. Somebody might just be shy here as well. Also, the card codependency came out. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So Aquarius, I feel this kind of almost feels like a little bit more of like a warning. Like, you know, like when a light comes on in a car, like that you need to like put air in your tires or something like that. Like, you have like a warning period. Like, you have like a sufficient amount of time to get this fixed before it's an issue. That's what this feels like. You have a sufficient amount of time here to see how addictions may be affecting your romantic life, your relationships, whether, and this may not even be like romantic. It could be speaking more to like more platonic, like friendships or relationships with family. But take a moment to kind of assess how addictions may be affecting certain relationships. I feel like it's not really like an issue, but just that simple kind of like mindfulness and understanding how addictions may be affecting certain relationships, working on that now for yourself and for that relationship could really help there not to become a problem in the future. Because when we ignore things, sometimes the universe will eventually kind of step in and might not be just as easy, you know, then as if we're to, you know, kind of address it earlier on. So you have an opportunity here, Aquarius, to kind of use like your kind of like your self-awareness to look at how, would be willing to look at how addictions, what might be an addiction in your life, and how that is affecting you in your relationships. Be open to that. Final card here was forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You know, Aquarius, be open to look at your own emotions, to feel what you feel. Whatever is coming up that you may need to forgive or learn from, allow yourself to look at that. Don't look away. It's kind of like the imagery in this is like really, really cool in the way that it's well done, like this imagery here. It's like these ghosts, something might feel like a ghost kind of like haunting you, right? But it's not that. Like these ghosts of the past, if you allow yourself to look at them and see them and transmute them, that releases them. Actually, that releases them. And but if you look away, it's gonna get louder. It's gonna continue. So allow yourself to look at what is coming up. Allow yourself to process and feel what you feel, and release and heal from the past, so that you can experience more love in your present moments. Okay, Aquarius, so with this part of the reading, we're going to go ahead and pull some cards live and on camera for you. Now, I've already pre-shuffled these cards, so they're pre-shuffled. But Aquarius, oh, what comes out first is the Nine of Earth. This is also the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is a wish you made being granted. I feel like it's kind of like kind of going back to the meditation, the perfect timing kind of thing, like the thing you wanted. Like I feel like you're getting that, like you're actually getting what you wanted. It feels like you're getting what you wanted. I don't know what it is you wanted, Aquarius, but whatever you wanted, I feel like you are getting that. I feel like you are getting that. Like a wish you made, or a prayer here being answered. I feel something being rewarded, like your integrity or your character, good karma here. I feel like there is you're being rewarded. Like there's like a don't worry about it. Like if you're worried about if something will happen or whatever, like the way you want it to, don't worry. It's kind of like that part isn't your job. Like the universe, God, the creator, spirit, whatever it is for you, has your back here and has your best interest at heart. Sometimes it knows better than we do. But don't worry, like a wish is being granted. Like you're getting what you want. Like I don't know what it is you want, and I don't know if it's going to come through in the way that you want either, but whatever it is that you really, really want, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I don't know how it's going to look, but you're gonna get what you want, like whatever it is that you truly desire here. So, yay. Okay, what else? Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands. Yeah. I feel, Aquarius, this kind of speaks here to kind of just like resistance. Feeling like you have to defend something or defend yourself. Feeling like you have to figure it out. I'm feeling that coming through here also. Feeling like you have to figure it out in the dark. Interesting. Something about the dark, really, in all of these messages, I just realized in this card too, there's also this nighttime kind of experience, this darkness. Maybe something really is happening, like in the dark. I don't know. Something, maybe it's like a secret here that you're trying to figure out, and you don't have all the pieces. Also something about the moon here. I'm just kind of like being guided to notice. I'm picking up on like moon card vibes here as well now. But maybe also something happens on a full moon. Maybe this has to do with a full moon. Maybe if there's like a full moon around this time that you're coming across this, maybe it's bringing up a lot for you, and maybe there's some kind of message in that something is only temporary, something is only so intense because it's the full moon, and that will pass. All right, Aquarius, what else? Three of Earth. This is also the Three of Pentacles. I feel like I'm feeling here, take the steps you're guided to take. Like, you don't have to have like a full-on plan or master plan of how exactly you're going to do this. Take it step by step. Evaluate each step from where you are. Like, it's okay to reevaluate. It's okay to, once you're at the next step, it's kind of, how do I explain this? It's okay to reevaluate a situation. It's okay not to have like the full plans. It's okay to just have a draft and kind of keep going back to it. And each time you get a little bit closer, look through the binoculars again, you know, like look through the scope again. Like, allow whatever it is you're doing to be malleable as well. Allow it to be a work in progress. And yeah, like let it be a work in progress. Let it continue to be like that. Like if it's like a blueprint that you're creating, allow yourself to be, let it be malleable. Like let yourself kind of keep going back to it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect here. Something does not have to be perfect, but take the steps you're guided to take. Could also be working together with somebody on something. And if you're wondering about asking somebody for help, ask them for help. All right, let's get one final card from this deck and then we'll pull a guardian angel message for you, Aquarius. One final card here for your reading. Nine of Water. This is also the Nine of Cups. I just feel like there's a good outcome. There's a happy outcome. There's a fulfilling outcome here emotionally, especially if you at this time, if emotions are intense and don't feel so great, like it's gonna get so much better. Like it's gonna feel good. Like maybe you're worried that something's not gonna feel good. You're not gonna reach that kind of fulfillment, like that emotional fulfillment with this decision, with this avenue. You'll have everything you ever wanted. Like it's kind of, I feel like kind of going back to like, you'll have everything you wanted, like with the Nine of Earth and the Nine of Water. Like you'll have the best of both worlds here. Like the best of both worlds. It's not like you have to choose. Like you're gonna have the money and the materials and the tangible things that you desire, as well as the emotional ones, the more spiritual ones. I feel like it's all gonna work out, and it's all gonna work out. It's all going to work out. Trust in that. Don't worry. I just feel this, I don't know, really good like outcome energy of something. Everything you wanted here. But maybe you're being asked to take some kind of a leap of faith. I don't know, I do feel that something seems risky, but I feel like just tap into your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Trust your intuition here. Sometimes it doesn't always make sense, but sometimes the universe knows better. Ooh, what came out? Okay, two cards came out. We'll take them both. So from the guardian angel messages. So first card that came out was a prayer card. I feel like for a lot of the readings, it's a prayer card that comes out, which is funny because there's only 4 prayer cards in this entire deck. So we'll read that and then we'll read balance. You also got balance, but we'll read the prayer cards. So Aquarius, I'll go ahead and read this. If you feel compelled to kind of like, you know, take this as a prayer that you speak out into the universe or to God or creator, spirit, whatever it is for you, then it's here for you to do so with. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. And balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. So interesting, especially with all like the night, dark kind of like backgrounds of the cards that already came through. I felt like that tied this reading together rather nicely, so yay. All right, Aquarius, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All right, well, hey, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed day. So much love to you, Aquarius. See you in the next reading. Bye.